we start the video, I just want to let you know that I do have a Patreon, and it's the only way to keep this channel alive. If you want to be a member of my Patreon, it's in the link in the description down below. In order to react to videos like these, since this is a Patreon requested video, I have to let you guys know, you only be a member, you have to be a Hobidon hero or a Hobidon protector on my Patreon. This allows you to request for videos in the future and maybe some artwork. That's all I have to say. I hope you guys get the message, and like I said, if you want to request a video, you got to be a member on my Patreon. That's the only way to do so, and it's in this link in the description down below. Now, enough of that. Let's get on to the reaction, shall we? And I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and let's get this started. What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today we're back with another reaction to Death Battle. And today's Death Battle is going to be Scooby-Doo versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. Two of our favorite cowardly dogs who stand up to impossible odds. They grew up in our childhoods, especially Scooby-Doo and Courage, most definitely. I grew up watching these series, especially the classic Scooby-Doo cartoons, and I remember Courage the Cowardly Dog having some very haunting images back in the day when I was little. But I love these characters. These guys are popular and iconic, and we're going to see them in the fact that we're going to see them battle to the death. I don't want any of these dogs to die, but there's got to be a winner in Death Battle, and no other rules. They show no mercy. So if you haven't checked out the original video, I'll leave a link in the description down below, so go check it out for yourself, and then come back and see my reaction to it, and then we can have fun together. What were y'all favorite episodes? What were y'all favorite episodes of these series, or favorite special when it comes to Courage and Scooby-Doo? I know this is a late reaction. I've been very, very busy, mostly with other stuff keeping me away and other personal things keeping me away from it all. But I finally got the time to react to it. Let's get on to reaction. Enough of me wasting time. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Scooby-Doo, the miraculous mutt from Mystery Incorporated.
Hey!
Courage, the cowardly dog straight out of nowhere.
Canis familiaris, man's best friend, the dog. No.
Gotta love the dog. Oh, Mr. Sherman and Mr. Peabody. Has anyone ever watched Jay Ward's cartoons? Mr. Sherman, Mr. Peabody, Rocky and Bullwinkle, George of the Jungle, Mr. Duckley Do-Right. Y'all remember those classic cartoons? I might do an artwork collage of those characters all hanging out in one image. Who knows?
No animal companion has stood by humanity's side as long or as loyally.
Even, and maybe
Adventure Time.
especially, these two yellow-bellied, lily-livered scaredy cats. Or dogs.
Oh.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
I forgot they had a
it's our job to
crossover.
analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
And it's animated. Okay.
Throughout the ages, countless philosophers have posited the same question.
What is going on here?
Time and time again.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Pretty much
I
everywhere.
love this cartoon.
From cartoons to comics, from video games to board games, from live theater
To the most incredible major motion picture of all time, he's
I wouldn't call it incredible, but it happened. It's a thing that happened, which changed a lot of dynamics of Scooby-Doo's character. James Gunn created the live-action Scooby-Doo movies, by the way. But other than that, Scooby-Doo is well popular. Something that Mindy Kaling's Velma has failed to do so, and they say that that the Scooby-Doo is not important because they think a cartoon dog doesn't make it popular, doesn't make Scooby-Doo series popular. Mindy Kaling and the Minions of Velma are stupid.
the greatest Dane since Hamlet.
But his monumental
Dane.
presence in popular culture belies his humble
I was wondering
origins.
what kind of dog he
Born
was.
to Momsy and Dada Doo.
Okay, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Full name, Scoobert Doo. His parents there. His species, a Great Dane. Also an Akanaki question mark. He is 2 feet. He is 2 feet and 4 inches tall. He is 331 pounds. Age, he is 7 years old in dog years, so count that to human years if you want to calculate that. Has a driver's license. The same birthday as Bigfoot. Best friends with Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh yeah, like I said, they had a crossover.
In Dewsville, USA.
Dewsville ain't what it used to be ever since they moved all those manufacturing jobs to Bangladesh.
The young Scoobert was adopted by the Rogers family and their prodigal gluttonous son, Norville, better known by his friends as Shaggy.
Those friends.
Gotta love Shaggy. He's gonna end the rest of the game. Fred, Daphne, and Velma. These guys are the best.
Being Velma Dinkley, Daphne
Velma,
Blake, Fred
Daphne.
Jones, and sometimes.
With their powers combined,
we don't speak of Scrappy-Doo. We don't speak of Scrappy-Doo. I mean, if you're gonna remake Scrappy-Doo, make him less annoying and less tolerable, and fix his character completely and change it up, it actually sound like a kid and not some middle-aged younger man.
Mystery Incorporated, a cadre of snot-nosed teenagers traveling the Nixon-era United States in a cushed-up Volkswagen.
And people want to know how old these characters are, and they stated that they are under 18. One of them has reached age 17. One of them is 16. I know, and a couple of them are 16. And I know they stated that Velma is 15. Originally, they said Velma, and the original Velma is 15. Daphne and Fred is either 16, and they said Shaggy might be the oldest. I'm not sure. My information may not be wrong. I got it from one of those character info cards from the original Scooby-Doo, not the Velma ones, because the Velma TV show that Mindy Kaling stated that all those characters are 15 years old. And yet they thought it was a good idea to over-sexualize those characters in inappropriate manners of a minor, and thought it was funny for adults. Oh, Mindy Kaling is so stupid.
Seemingly paranormal crimes and unmasking corrupt authority figures.
All of whom definitely would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those
meddling kids
and their
dogs.
Scooby is indispensable in Mystery Inc. investigations.
Correct.
Great Danes were bred by 17th century German nobility to hunt bear, boar, and deer, which means he's a master tracker. Scooby's super sniffer nose can root out the bad guys no
Scooby-Doo is a classic. I like these guys. I like that show.
Or chamber dogs, because they stay in their prince's chambers and protect them from assassins. Such brave, fearless doggos.
Too bad for Shaggy and the gang, the apple didn't just fall far from the tree.
Yeah.
It defied the laws of Newtonian physics and rocketed into space at the speed of light. Because Scooby is an absolute coward.
He's terrified of his own shadow and constantly anxious about everything imaginable. And his only motivation is his delicious Scooby snacks.
Which makes it so baffling that he's actually kind of a badass.
Yeah, he has some really cool moments, and I still like Scooby-Doo, despite how scared he is. There are moments he does stand up to what he's afraid of, and he has very cool moments in both the TV shows, the animated movies, and specials. Scooby-Doo is well loved. Also, it is stated that those Scooby snacks has a hint of peanut butter flavored inside due to a pup named Scooby-Doo, and they said it's 100% vegetarian. Because fun fact, Shaggy is vegetarian. That may fool you because we see this man eat other types of food and meat and meat products because they abandon it. Maybe it's a veggie meat. Maybe the meat is vegetarian meat. Who knows? I don't know.
Scooby's a master of the dupe, a classic technique of cartoon tricksters.
Sometimes called the power of positive assertion. Scooby flexes his mastery of disguise to fool would-be attackers, like seducing zombies as a belly dancer, or tricking a jester into entering an existential crisis.
I remember this episode.
This man was so thoroughly convinced to rethink his entire life.
It was a weird animation, but it was all right.
And got into bed before realizing he'd been fooled.
Obviously, these disguises shouldn't work.
He literally went home, took a moment to think, to realize I just got played, and he immediately head straight back. And it was a long trip too.
Work at all, but Scooby's just so supernaturally talented, they just do. See, this
Mama
is a perfect
Boomstick?
example. No one in their right mind would think that that's anyone but Boomstick in an awful wig and makeup.
That's my mom.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. If those
You better
disguises sound
apologize.
completely impossible,
Oh, I was
that's
wondering, what was
because they
Mama
are.
Boomstick
You
was
might have
here?
thought of the Scooby-Doo series as being pretty grounded with all its men in masks, but then one day, the mask did not come off.
That's right. It's
Oh,
terror!
yes. Scooby has immediately dealt with real supernatural threats since the 1980s. Yes, he has. This clip is from Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy have dealt with, and as well as Daphne as well. They've dealt with supernatural threats as well. The 13 monsters, the Ghoul Brothers, the monster schoolgirls. Those were actual real monsters. And Scooby and Shaggy has dealt with them. Well, he became a teacher to this monster girls, to the little monster girls who are little girls. They made a reference. They made a cameo to OKKO. Apparently, those monsters girls from Scooby Doo, they're canon in OKKO. If you watch that cartoon, and the Ghoul Brothers as the 13 monsters, they have to find those real monsters and trap them in those chests.
Time again! The monsters started being real, and Scooby became
Yep, they
just
actually
as
read
bonkers to
Supernatural
match.
classic
Like,
monsters.
remember those Scooby snacks?
Scooby Snacks, Mystery Machine, Super Scooper 3000, Time Spectre, Wonder Wand, Invisible Madman Suit, Instant Monster Ray, Sword of Fate, Tomb of Doom, Chest of Demons. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
They started to give him a physical boost in strength, kind of like Popeye's spinach.
That's
Right.
nothing. Shaggy's brilliant uncle, Albert Shackelford, upgraded those snacks with nanite technology, giving them a variety of different effects. Everything from invisibility, robotic armor, force field, super intelligence.
I remember this. This is from a Shaggy and Scooby Doo Get a Clue. This was from WB. I remember watching this.
And Panther!
Yeah, nanomachines, dog! And we're just
No,
getting
not the
started. He can
nanomachines.
stretch and squash his body any way he likes, even duplicating himself or
Yes, he
regenerating
can.
from damage.
Like being chopped into pieces, crumbling into dust.
Scooby Doo does have Toon Force logic. So yeah, squash, squishy body, exact shape shifting duplicates, flight, levitation, hammer space, fourth wall awareness, plot manipulation, size manipulation, time manipulation. Yeah. He's overpowered. He's very powerful.
Or just blowing up.
His soul was literally scared out of his body, and both his body and soul kept going at the same time. That doesn't make sense.
He can appear
No,
in
it
multiple
doesn't.
places at once, ignore the laws of gravity, rewind
yeah,
time
pretty
with his
much.
time scepter or super speed, draw things into existence, and mess with the plot of his own show.
Things getting a little too spooky for him? He'll just cut to commercial break.
He's also
While Scooby has used plot manipulation comedically, he has never used it officially to attack his opponent. That actually makes sense.
got weapons like the Super Spooker 3000, a gun that instills fear into the hearts of man.
And no, not like an actual gun. It literally shoots fear.
Or
I have never heard of that in my life. It was mentioned in one of his arsenal. I have never heard of it in my life. Also, the Chest of Demons.
Chest of Demons, an ark containing 13 monstrous ghosts.
Ghosts!
Should
Yes.
you be
While technically used to trap all manners of ghosts and demons, one of the original 13 ghosts was a normal man who had their mortality stripped from by the chest itself. Okay, and I remember because they introduced a movie, an animated movie about 2 years ago, where that the last 13 demon was found, but it turns out to be an imposter. But the other 12 were actual real monsters that Scooby, Shaggy, and Daphne has faced.
trapped within its grasp, your body and soul will be imprisoned in everlasting torment in this heretofore undiscovered 10th circle of hell.
Neat! Scooby-Doo has
Okay,
dodged
then.
laser beams and electromagnetic waves, survived being at the epicenter of an explosion that blew up time, and successfully
the
performed
Hanna-Barbera
the
cartoons.
Zabriskie Triangle with Shaggy and Maddie Ziegler.
The Zabriskie Triangle is a dance so unbelievably dangerous that
I remember watching this. This is from Guess Who Scooby Doo. I remember watching this one.
Even imperfect executions have caused widespread destruction.
When performed perfectly, it was so beautiful it literally lit up the entire universe
I
and
remember
blew
that.
up the enormous snow globe containing it. It makes sense if you watch the show. Actually, no, it doesn't.
Taking this literally,
No,
we can measure
it
the
doesn't
volume of
really.
the broken glass compared to the size of our entire cosmos within it. In order to shatter what is essentially an enormous glass superstructure, each
Yeah.
dancer would have to be generating enough energy to destroy our universe 11 quintillion times over.
That's right. Maddie Ziegler is a universe buster.
With
Wow, that is crazy.
Scooby-Doo as their nigh omnipotent mascot,
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Trap 12 of the 13 demons, ghosts of Scooby-Doo, wield a yellow lantern ring. I did not know that. Teacher of the Ghoul School. Yeah, the Ghoul School. The ghost girls, those monster girls. The ghost girl, the mummy, the little mummy, the vampire, the werewolf little girl, and the Frankenstein monsters little girl. Yeah, he was a teacher. Like I said, it was an adorable scene. It was an adorable series. Ran backwards in time, toss a T-Rex skeleton, swap heads with Shaggy, defeated Charlemagne, Professor Frixel, Dick Bastardins, and Scrappy Doo.
Mystery Incorporated has saved the world from alien invasions, wielded the power of a yellow lantern ring, and was even made a member of the Mystery Analysts of Gotham by Batman himself.
Yes, Bat.
Yes, he has teamed up with Batman. Both the classic Gold Silver Age animated cartoons and Batman Brave and the Bold.
Man, the world's greatest detective, recognizes Scooby's skills.
Even facing down and defeating the evil entity, an eldritch dark god, and surviving its death, which
from Mystery
rewrote
Incorporated.
all of reality.
I like that
Yeah,
series.
you know, the talking dog that crossed over with the Harlem Globetrotters and Don Knotts defeated Satan. No biggie.
So, where is
Yep.
Scooby-Doo? He's solving mysteries and saving the world with his found family.
Also, he's an alien.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
We interrupt this program to bring you Courage,
The Cowardly Dog Show.
starring Courage,
the Cowardly Dog.
Abandoned as a pup, he was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere
love
with
the
her
Cartoon
husband,
Network
Eustace
area.
Bag.
But creepy stuff happens in nowhere.
It's up to Courage to save his new home.
Stupid Wiz, you made me look bad. Ooga booga booga!
You're breathing on me.
Hey,
Get
watch
away.
the screen.
Sorry, but who wouldn't be excited for one of animation's mightiest mutts?
Courage is an adorable pink beagle with a
He's a beagle. I was wondering what kind of dog he was. As a kid, I never knew what kind of dog Courage is. Name Courage, species of beagle. Then again, people say that that's not the right dog he is, but you're a loyal beagle. No, people saying that's not what he is as a dog, but hey, height, beagle size, owner Muriel and Eustace Bag, nickname Stupid Dog, Dear Boy, Lilith. Eustace always calls him Stupid Dog. Then again, he calls anything stupid. That old man calls anything stupid these days. Not named Stinky Lulu, thank goodness. Can lay 114 carrot golden eggs. I did not know that. I think I remember an episode of that. He's friends with Scooby-Doo.
heart of gold and an undying love for his doting Scottish mistress.
He can lay
Beagles are
14
hair
karat
hunters
golden
with
eggs.
intense
Did not know
separation
that.
Anxiety, excellent senses
Oh,
of
wait, I
smell,
do remember.
and a
He-
set of lungs that'll knock your socks off. All of which fits Courage to a T, especially the howling part.
To be fair, Courage has a lot to howl about. Nowhere USA is a magnet for interdimensional weirdness, attracting some of
Yes, it
the
is.
strangest freaks in the world.
Like master criminals, cats, and LeClack, mattress demons, mummies, weremoles, mad scientists, gods and goddesses, aliens, robots,
Yeah, a lot of
alien
craziness.
robots, this chicken, the king of flan,
I
and
remember
of
that
course,
chicken.
the United States government.
And poor Courage
Wow.
is absolutely terrified of all of it. But
That
his
the poor
devotion to
dog.
Muriel means he'll always step up and fight the good fight.
Good thing he's kind of a genius. He's a brilliant engineer capable of whipping up the most devious
Yes,
of
he
traps
is.
almost instantly. And he's got an unending supply of tools at his disposal.
Everything
Toon
from his
Force
crusty
logic.
mallet to grappling.
Toon Force logic. Okay, ray guns, mallets, magic tree of nowhere, computer, banish spell, Godbone, Flamethrower, Giant Chainsaw, Mind Control Helmet and Remote, Instant Quicksand, Gas Mask, and Dark Matter Meteor.
Hooks, ray guns, flamethrowers, chainsaws,
Not sure about the Dark Matter Meteor.
Eagle-sized cannons, yo-yos, a mind control helmet, vampire hunting gear, and the Godbone.
I remember this episode.
An artifact that is completely irresistible to any mortal dog, forcing them to lick it until they die.
Except for Courage, of course. I guess if you have the willpower to stare down a gigantic purple foot monster, you can resist even the most delicious of treats.
And he can pull all of this stuff out of his ass anytime he wants. He always has exactly what he needs.
All thanks to his computer named Computer. A sentient desktop which knows almost anything and everything, even if he has a bit of an attitude about it.
Which means he's always prepared, especially when he can shapeshift his body into literally anything he can think of.
From inanimate objects to monsters to different animation mediums entirely. Courage usually uses this as a form of charades to communicate with others, but don't get it twisted. These aren't just visual animation gags. His body is actually shapeshifting.
Courage's body.
Yeah, he can shapeshift his body into anything, and it's a very fun ability he can do.
He is a canvas upon which his imagination runs wild. He can stretch to crazy lengths.
He has Toon Force logic as well, squish and stretchy bodies. So similar to Scooby-Doo's abilities. All right, it even says so there, the same as Scooby-Doo. Squishy, stretchy, plot, size, time, painting manipulation, painting hopping, imagination creation, fourth wall awareness, hammer space, flight and levitation.
Shrink to microscopic sizes, turn invisible, appear anywhere he wants, or duplicate himself.
He's also effectively immune to damage. Oh, he still feels pain, but apparently his sheer terror overrides it.
Like the time.
Yeah, it's like his terror is more effective than pain. So, in a way, like you said, he can feel the pain, but he can't really die, really. He's immune to death.
Times he tore himself in half or turned himself fully inside out. The dude somehow vaporized his entire body completely without even ash remaining, and he just popped back good as new.
Classic cartoon shenanigans, but technically anatomically correct. Until it isn't. Courage can create objects from his imagination and often breaks the fourth wall, directly addressing the audience.
Now, you would think being an impossible-to-kill force of nature would boost his confidence a bit, but isn't that what anxiety does to you? It undermines your sense of self-worth and magnifies the problems around you.
Sure, but Courage is also fighting gods just as powerful as himself. Like this enormous alien which could spike meteors
I never understood the deal with that alien.
1,000 years into the future.
When I watched these episodes, when I watched these series,
shot out of a cannon that punched.
Perform an exorcism, tank a nuclear explosion, physically create a tidal wave, created being pummelized to dust, pummeled by Valkyries and Valhalla, ran the sun's radius in 8 seconds, defeated evil empress, Dr. Smith, Rumpelstiltskin, and Mecha Courage.
Him through the moon, only to get slapped by that same alien and sent crashing back to the planet, and he was fine.
Courage is strong enough to physically patch up holes in the ozone layer, hold stars in his hands, and scream so loud he shattered the sun.
A scream I thought that was the moon when I was a kid. With over 100 septillion hydrogen bombs all at once, which is, you know, a lot.
And keep in mind, the sound waves of his scream would have had to travel through the near vacuum of space. Basically a complete scientific impossibility.
Next time you replace my beers in the fridge with LaCroix, I'm getting my boy Jack Spaniels to blow up the sun. You've been warned.
Okay.
That's not all. One time he operated a Peloton controlling a UFO and pedaled it fast enough to fly past Saturn, enter hyperspace, and cross the Milky Way galaxy.
Though Courage's greatest challenge came from inside his very home. A monster who tortures his poor pooch every single day. A depraved, psychotic motherfucker. The true Prince of Darkness. The greatest villain in cartoon history. Eustace!
He even collected all of Courage's greatest foes like a Legion of Doom, all to mercilessly beat Courage to a pulp in a game
I never liked Eustace. I never liked Eustace. He was too grumpy and too angry.
Low.
But he gets his comeuppance a lot.
Courage's accumulated PTSD always held him back until he met a kindred spirit, another cowardly monster hunting hound, Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Together they discover the source of
straight out of nowhere crossovers gave Courage a legitimate finale. Scooby-Doo straight out of nowhere, the movie, the crossover of Scooby-Doo and Courage. It gave Courage the Cowardly Dog a legitimate finale and an explanation to Nowhere's supernatural phenomenon. Because of this, it can be considered in both canon for both Scooby and Courage.
Nowhere's weirdness, a dark matter meteor that controlled reality.
So it's canon in both continuities.
Originally the meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs, its dark matter can rewrite the laws of physics, control minds, and turn Courage into a giant kaiju.
Taking the meteor for himself, Courage finally faced his fears, defeating this cicada queen goddess thing and saving his family once and for all. Yes, even Eustace.
Shit!
So let that be a lesson to any who would encroach upon the bag's humble farm.
Well.
It has a protector.
He may be small and he may be scared, but standing up to our fears is what makes us brave in the first place. That's why his name is Courage.
And we love him for it.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a dog battle! Oh, God,
all right.
When you say it like that, it sounds...
Yeah, when you say it like that.
Muriel? Muriel? Muriel!
Oh, this is really good animation. Okay, really good animation. Yeah, you might want to run from that. Yeah, what you gonna do? You tripped it? Hey, friends! Yeah, run. He is not happy. He is not happy for what you did. Scooby is not happy for what you did, Courage. Thumbs up. Oh. Some more.
Come on.
Oh, that thing's coming. Bringing out the laser already. Oh. He's fine. He's fine. Okay. Back to Scooby-Doo doors. Oh, wow. Godzilla. Okay.
Oh, there's one more thing.
Don't know who that is.
Big boy.
Why?
How to defeat a Great Dane with a speech impediment, eh? You twit.
Oh, come on. Oh, the dancing.
It burns!
Oh, that's funny. Fourth wall breaking. Watch the camera. I love that. Mystery machine? Is that the God bone?
All dogs love their bones, don't they?
Okay then. The chest of demons. That's a lot of Scooby snacks. Oh.
This could be bad. My name isn't Chad James. And it's not.
Good to know. Oh, what the heck? Holy cow! Okay, let's go! Wow, that is a powerful scream. Okay. Oh yeah, right.
Stupid dogs!
Of course,
you
Eustace.
made me look bad. What's her? Wow! Ow! Ow! Cut it out!
Oh wow. Okay then. They live.
Well, Muriel, I hate that stupid dog!
And we don't like you.
KO!
Okay.
Wait, what? Who won?
Wiz,
I'll
as
take
happy
it.
as I am to avoid on-screen dog murder, wasn't one of them supposed to die?
Not since the Great Norris Sancho Singularity event.
Oh yeah, we haven't had a draw since Segata Sanshiro versus Chuck Norris. Remember that death battle? That was an epic one. Oh man, Sega, and to this day, Segata Sanshiro of Sega and Chuck Norris, they are still fighting to this day. We haven't. The fight has never fight between the two.
Event of 2015 if we had a result like
2015.
This. It can't
Wow.
end like this, right?
Even with Courage's insane
Because both Scooby and Courage were portrayed as par with each other in their crossovers, their physical status are effectively equalized for this fight, making them the non-factor.
cosmic feats, you'd think the Zabrinsky Triangle would be enough to seal the deal. But both pooches could regenerate from basically any kind of physical damage.
That is
Both
true.
were incredibly smart in different ways. Scooby was more of a trickster with his dupes, while Courage was a scheming genius.
Okay, Scooby's more of a trickster. Scooby's more of a trickster, like they said, and Courage is more of a schemer. Okay.
Computer could have given Courage the edge.
Without straight out of nowhere, Courage may still compare to Zomosky's Triangle, the Zomboski Triangle, Viva, his crossover verse series like Ben 10 and Billy and Mandy, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Fusion Fall, and Cartoon Network Block Party. Okay.
If not for their canon crossover, where it failed to have solid information on Scooby and the gang.
So I guess it came down to their unique abilities.
Okay.
And for 90% of their arsenals, they were evenly matched. Transmutation, mind control, you get it. They're tuned.
Neither could destroy the other's soul. Courage has only exorcised demons, and Scooby's Sword of Fate does not target the soul especially. It only destroyed the Sword of Doom, which vessels the Black Samurai's spirit.
With basically anything except for the chest of demons and the dark matter meteor.
Right.
Sure, the chest could theoretically always trap Courage, but he'd always be able to escape and destroy it with the dark matter meteor.
But Scooby could repair the damage.
Demodu's magic pen, which is similar to the black matter meteor, was used to escape from the chest of demons. Conversely, Scooby can undo the effects of the black matter meteor with his own abilities.
By reversing time and then trapping again.
And then Courage would break out again. You know where this is going.
Ultimately, this battle between man's best friends would never end.
But this is a death battle.
All right, the stats. Scooby and Courage, their strength, speed, and durability are the same. They have similar arsenals and similar abilities. Scooby-Doo is more street smart and has the chest of demons. Courage is more book smart and has the black matter meteor. And both Scooby and Courage cannot kill each other.
Somebody has to die.
Someone did, Wiz.
Oh yeah, Eustace died.
Someone did.
But
anybody tell you that you're kind of scary sometimes?
I don't like dog killers.
Me
Scooby
neither.
and Courage were incredibly tough opponents that could go blow for blow for blow. They were smart, powerful, and
one thing me and
incredibly
Boomstick agree on: we don't like dog killers.
I guess you could say.
And Anna doesn't like them too. She really doesn't like people who kill dogs.
Hey, Shih Tzu, not. Oh,
please stop.
Those were powerful.
Stop.
This battle is a draw.
We got a draw. Both our favorite dog characters wins and lives, and came out as friends in the end, as they always are.
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching.
Hi, Ben.
We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do that, if you're not a Death Battle member yet, click that join button below. See what you're missing.
All right. Who's next? Next time. Oh, Doctor Who. The Doctor from Doctor Who versus Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. Well, that was Scooby-Doo versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. This was a fun death battle, and I loved every moment of it. I needed something like this because after the day I had. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. What were your thoughts on this death battle? Did you enjoy it? What were your favorite parts? And do you like Scooby, Courage, or both of them? Did you like how it ended? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, take care, have a great day, be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy out there. Catch you all later, and make sure to wash your hands. Now, if you excuse me, I got more stuff to do. Take care, guys.
Okay, now you die.